Before choosing to join Ferrari, Lewis Hamilton reportedly knew that Mercedes would have a tough year in 2024, according to Sky Sports F1 commentator Karun Chandhok. At the beginning of February, on the eve of the new season, Hamilton's shocking transfer to Ferrari was revealed. Many were taken aback by its timing, among them Mercedes CEO Toto Wolff. With Mercedes currently leading the pack and Ferrari currently holding the second fastest car, it appears to have been the appropriate choice in the first few weeks of 2024. Welcome to F1 Opinion. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more updates. Mercedes appears to be experiencing a resurgence of its bouncing issues, which is causing them to perform worse in fast corners than their competitors. Chandhok and Naomi Schiff were questioned on whether they believed Hamilton's decision to join Ferrari was motivated by rumors that Mercedes would struggle during Sky Sports F1 coverage over the weekend. "I don't actually think so," Schiff remarked. "They seem to have quite high expectations going into the season. After testing, they showed ambition to be the best of the rest, maybe with Ferrari, even though they didn't have the raw speed to defeat the Red Bulls. That hasn't yet come to pass." With further cynicism, Chandhok said, "I'm going to disagree. I believe he was aware. Their positive words are just one aspect of what they put out there. However, I believe he was aware that this year would be difficult." Hamilton's grievances about an unsteady rear end appeared again throughout the course of the Saudi Arabia weekend. Bernie Collins, a former strategist for Aston Martin, believes this is one of the reasons he chose to join Ferrari. She clarified, "He was repeating it for the entire previous year too. It could be one of the reasons he's switching teams. He's still not content when driving. The extremely unpleasant setup adjustments made yesterday are visible. The fast pace appears to be awful. Other vehicles are simply moving away from him. There is some work that needs to be done there." Rob Smedley, a veteran Ferrari engineer, is skeptical that Lewis Hamilton's move to Maranello the next year will cause a culture shock. The former F1 engineer, who spent long years at Ferrari and had stints with Williams and Jordan, is familiar with the culture contrast between an Italian-based squad and a British-based one. After nearly 2 decades of racing for British teams, Hamilton has stated that he will be joining Ferrari in 2025. Two-time F1 world champion Mika Hakkinen theorized that Hamilton will be dealing with a significant shift in the team dynamic. Before the Bahrain Grand Prix, Hakkinen said, "It's quite a big change for him because he's been in a British team, let's call it this way, for so many years. It may be a significant adjustment for him to join an Italian team without any prior experience and learn about their working attitude. This is a significant change, but it has nothing to do with their performance or morality." Smedley, meanwhile, who worked for Ferrari for 10 seasons from 2004 to 2013 before moving to Williams, stated that although there are differences, they won't be significant enough to make Hamilton falter. In an interview prior to the start of his Global Karting League Championship during the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix weekend, Smedley stated, "My experience of it was not a culture shock. There is undoubtedly a distinct culture there. But what really held me there for so long was probably something I discovered. A very wonderful thing called passion. People often talk about passion, but the phrase is overused. All of a sudden, you have to bring up Ferrari to talk about passion. What does it actually mean, though? Formula One is difficult. That may seem like a very basic statement, but if you want to succeed in Formula One, you have to give it your all every morning when you get out of bed. I believe that the enthusiasm of the Ferrari community, or the fans, provides you the impetus to be able to accomplish it. To put it in a personified way, the passion shows itself as a way that you just feel this enormous support. They're extremely glad to tell you, straight up to your face, that they don't believe things are going fantastic when things aren't going well. They never hesitate to confront that. However, they continue to support you. Despite the fact that Hamilton has been driving for Ferrari's opponents during numerous championship battles over the last 20 years, Smedley thinks Hamilton will swiftly win over Ferrari's ardent support base, known as the Tifosi. Smedley, though, is sure that Hamilton will find acceptance from Ferrari's ardent supporters provided he puts in the necessary work. That is the way the Tifosi's passion shows itself. "Lewis is a driver, and I believe he will do very well in that setting," the man stated. "He has an obligation to fully integrate into the community and to both his employer and himself by embedding himself as much as possible. They will cherish him to no end if he can pick up a little bit of Italian. However, he will receive 100% of what he puts in if he puts in 100%. That, in my opinion, is most likely what sets Ferrari apart from the competition. I believe it's Ferrari and every other team, not just the fact that it's a British team or something else. This will be a very fascinating journey. Ferrari has now produced the second-best vehicle for a few years. Undoubtedly, it was astonishing to see how quickly they were building the automobile towards the close of the previous year. Well, Red Bull decelerated a bit in order to focus on 2024. But if you looked at the lead, particularly in Bahrain during qualifying once again, they're right there. It's a separate matter whether Lewis in a Ferrari today could beat Max in a Red Bull. He hasn't, however, won 7 world championships by pure chance. Because he is among the greatest of all time, he has succeeded. I believe Ferrari just needs someone like Lewis to give them those extra 1 to 2 percentage points. What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comment down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for new upcoming videos of Formula One. Thanks for watching.